What is up, everybody? The Moses. Let's come and talk about the final game of the season for the 49ers. We finally get off the losing skid. Get a hard-earned victory that I am happy about. Didn't feel like it was anything to be very celebratory about. Mainly because the Niners just announced that they have officially parted ways with our head coach. So Jim Harbaugh is gone. So basically this game came down to Frank Gore and this touchdown by Bruce Miller and the defense holding them off. Yep. So what's up? Just all about this guy today. That's what it was all about. He went over 1,000 yards again. So these people that say Frank Gore don't got it no more, you're full of shit. You're wrong. He needs to come back next season. And there's only one uniform for him. That's, 49ers. Red and gold. Kaepernick played decently today. Had a nice touchdown to Anquan Bolden. Another one to Bruce Miller. I wish we could have gotten Frank Gore's touchdown there. That guy was beasting all day. I mean, the last couple of games of this season, been doing very well, and I think he showed that he still got it. They're still playing left in the tank, and if the 49ers are stupid enough to let him go, there's someone that's going to pick him up, guaranteed. So he can still play. As long as he wants to play, I think he's going to be, playing football. He might be over 30, but he's still got a couple of years left in him. And there's only one team that he should be playing for. So we'll see what happens with him. The other big story is Harbaugh's gone. It's no surprise. Now, they sure decided to announce that rather quickly after our game. I mean, Jesus Christ, the Sunday night game just barely started and they've already announced that and they parted ways. My feelings on this are the organization best not be making a fucking same sorry mistake that they made back in 2003 when they let Mariucci go, when he should not have been fired, and they got some bum coach named Dennis Erickson, and that just, it all went downhill after that, and it, it took a long time to get back to where we were playing, for championships. So I hope that's not, there are rumors that we could be going after guys like Mike Holmgren. We could be keeping, in-house. We could be bringing Vic Fangio. We could be going after some other teams as offensive, defensive coordinators. My deal is, Harbaugh, kind of screwed up on the offensive side of things this season. He should have got rid of Roman. We should have based our attack on our running game. But he didn't deserve to be fired. Or part ways, as they're saying. He didn't deserve it. You look at his record and you're like, he got fired. How the fuck did he get fired? It's just, he didn't have a losing season. 3 out of 4 years we went to the playoffs. We were one play from winning the Super Bowl. One play from being back in the Super Bowl last season. I don't care about what the hell is going on in the organization. If he's not getting along with the president, or he's not getting along with Trent Baalke, whatever. If we're winning, who fucking cares? Shut your mouth. I don't know who we're going to be able to get. But it best be someone damn good. It better not be some fucking bum. I don't want to have a newbie, and this is another thing to worry about. Frank Gore, depending on, the coaching, might be if he decides to come back or not, because I'm hearing that the organization wants to bring him back and everything. He's interested in coming back, but that's probably going to matter on who they decide to bring in as the head coach. Right now I'm leaning more towards Vic Fangio, because he's done a great job for our defense. But another part of me is like, well, we need to get our offense going. We might need a good offensive coach, and who can that be? I don't know. Maybe Holmgren. Nice to see him come back, finish his head coaching career with us. He was, a big part of some of the 49ers Super Bowl teams when Bill Walsh was here. So, I don't know. Those are probably going to be my two guys. I don't want us to get some, brand new guy outside of Fangio. I think Fangio, is already in the system and everything. But for sure thing, we need an offensive coordinator and new one. And then, another thing, Crabtree, is he going to be back or not? No, I think it's just going to matter how much money he has. And I think it's ridiculous that, I'm reading on some fan forum pages that some people think Frank Gore should only come back if he's getting paid the league minimum. If I saw these people, I'd smack them upside the head, and I'd tell them to go root for the fucking Raiders. You don't deserve to be rooting for this fucking team. Treating Frank Gore like that. That guy, put up another 1,000 yards, despite our, reduction in going to the running game. He's beasting. Until he shows the true signs that he's not producing anymore, he needs to stay with us, period. And he has shown that he is still the productive back. He needs to stay. He deserves a respectable contract. Not, you're like, oh, we need to get younger at the position and blah, blah, blah. In case you guys, don't notice, we got a lot of areas that we need to cover. We don't need to be wasting, draft picks on running backs again. We still have Carlos Hyde. Kendall Hunter will be back next year, even though he's been injury prone. So we got running backs. In addition to Gore. So we don't need to be, letting Gore go and then having to get somebody else. It's fucking stupid. And God forbid we let him go. I know one team that probably would snatch him up in a heartbeat. And they're up in the Northwest. And they would do it just to piss us off. Not just for that, because he can still play. And, I've been hearing rumors that they might not be bringing back Marshawn Lynch next year. So, you fuckers, you people that are saying Niners should only bring him back if he's, like minimum salary and shit, and you really want to see him in that uniform, fuck that. or he's going to some other rival or something. I don't know. Fuck that. He needs to stay here. And we don't need to be spending high draft pick to bring in another running back. Fuck that. We need to have corner help. Big time. Safety help, perhaps, with Eric Reed's injuries. He's been having concussions. Antoine Buffet is getting up there. So we need secondary help. And hearing that Justin Smith might not be coming back next year, he may decide to retire, so we need defensive line help, not just with the tackles, but also on the ends. We need better offensive lineman depth, because our offensive line's been fucking terrible this year, with injuries and everything. Guys replacing, Martin, 66, terrible. John, and the other guy. So we need, there's positions that we're going to need to address, and if we lose Crabtree, we're going to need to get a receiver. So we don't need to be letting him go. Shut the fuck up, people. If you don't want Frank Gore to come back, then don't root for the team. I don't care. He's the heart and soul. He was on some bad teams early on in his career, and he shined, and he's been just beasting it ever since. And, he deserves to stay with us, and hopefully we can get shit together next season. Try to get back in this week and get back to this Super Bowl, contention there. So, that's all I can say. I'm glad we won today. If it costs us a draft spot or whatever, whatever. We needed to win. So that's all I got. Probably not going to make any more videos for a while. There's really no point. Not going to be one of these pansies comes on here and makes videos over other teams' wins or losses during the playoffs. That's just weak. When your team's not playing, you shouldn't be making videos, trying to come after other fan bases, So I'm not going to do it. I might make a video for the draft. As far as next season goes, me making videos kind of up in the air, because I will be relocating to the Midwest, the upper Midwest. So depending on how things are, I might be on here and I might not. But we'll see how things go. So that's all for now. Glad we won the last game, but season should have been a lot better. So I'm out.